dark. Hang on. I gotta have these notes. This is a Weight Watchers meeting? Come on, people, let's laugh. We're here to laugh, right? I want to say thanks to Dark and everybody that had me here. It was very great. I had to cancel my pole dancing class, which Lord knows I need a night off of that. Anybody drinking? No, because no one's laughing. There's a bar right there. I think it's free. I mean, in my heyday, I'd take advantage of that. Why are you looking at me like you've seen me on America's Most Wanted? What's wrong with you people? You're not excited to be here? Come on, this is a good time. I don't drink like I used to. Now, here's how. You got to get it close to your mouth. I don't drink like I used to. You ever have those nights where you tell yourself you're not going to drink anymore, and 8 hours later you wind up looking like Walter Matthau feels? No, it's the other way around. You look like Walter, you feel like Walter Matthau looks. This is funny this morning when I told myself. I watch a lot of TV, a lot of late night TV. You could tell. And you ever notice late night at TV when they have those infomercials and they're hawking God knows what? Because that's just what you need after you watch enough Cinemax to make the Rose Bowl crowd go blind. I kind of stole that from him. It's a masturbation joke. Where you're watching Cinemax and all of a sudden you decide to watch infomercials, and they have those infomercials on where they're hawking just about anything. Anything. And the next thing you notice, they always double the offer. That's how they get you to buy it. They could be selling used Band-Aids, and they double the offer, and if you call within the next 3 seconds, is there anyone in this planet or maybe in this room that thinks that those fucking things are live? They're not live. I mean, you could call 17 years later and still get that knife that cuts through a human bone and that'll julienne the greatest potatoes you've ever seen. Somewhere Jeffrey Dahmer is calling for that knife. It's kind of funny, right? Hang on, I got a few more. So it's Dark Side. I'm on KFAN Radio. I'm on the Power Trip Morning Show. I also double as Jack Black and Kung Fu Panda. A lot of people always say, Paul, you got a face for radio. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what a face for radio is. The only person in the history of the world to have a face for radio is Don Imus. That guy looks like Yoda and a pug dog had sex. You seen that creature? Is he behind? No, he's not behind. Are there other jobs people have faces for? Like, are there people that have jobs for phone sex operating? Barry White answered my own question. Hold on, this is way funnier. I used to have this all down. This will never happen. This conversation will never happen. No one will ever say to you, hey, Steve, what are you doing once you got out of college? Well, I became a nuclear physician. You got a face for that. There are no people that have faces for anything. Susan Boyle does not have a face for singing. She has a face for driving around a dump truck. You seen that woman? She looks like Yoda. Wait, I already used that punchline. You can't use it twice. It's just really, really weird the way that Susan Boyle, the only person who has a face for singing is Meatloaf. That guy looks like he's taking a dump when he sings. AKA Susan Boyle. I'm not a big fan of Susan Boyle. Did anybody buy her Christmas album? Don't waste your money. If you got an iTunes gift card for Christmas, don't buy a Susan Boyle card. I cleaned that joke up for you. Another thing I like to do it a lot. I don't have much time. I have plenty of spare time, not much to do. I work for about 3 hours a day. Kind of like being in the work release program. Kind of like you guys. I mean, you ever been out? I mean, come on, this is supposed to be funny. I don't mean to offend you. Jeff say, what the fuck did I bring this guy up here for? He's just going to offend people. But I learned it at a very young age. If you make fun of people before they can make fun of you, they can't make fun of you. At least that's what I used to tell myself. I like to go into Target. Anybody like to go to Target? Are we all in Kmart stock? Target. You go into Target a lot, right? You look like a Target shopper. No offense, because so do I. I don't work there with this shirt on. I'm not a big basketball fan either. It's just the first thing I could find and it fits. The point is you ever go into Target intending to get like 4 or 5 items? Like you go into Target, you're going to get like socks and milk and whatever else you get. And you leave with like fucking Home Alone 4 and Bugs Bunny DVDs and stockings that the color went out in the 80s or a Jazzercise video that you don't even do anymore. That happens to me all the time. I usually just throw the stuff away. The best time to go to Target is between 5 and 6 o'clock. Why? Because the pretty women there think you have a 9-to-5 job. I go in there looking like I dressed at a rummage sale where the power went out. They think I'm a lawyer. Got a couple more for you. You know, it's getting cold out.
That's what I thought you were.
And I noticed this yesterday. It gets really cold out really quickly. It was like in the 50s for a while. You know, it was in the 50s, it was warm, it felt like it was March. Yesterday I'm out having a cigarette and it's cold out, and it's, you know, it kind of gets you. It just kind of happens where it sneaks up on you, and you just kind of got to let it happen. Just let it sink in there and just let it go. It's kind of like prison. That was so much funnier yesterday when I actually happened to a buddy of mine and he came in and I said that to him. Well, he's fired from writing down my jokes. Let's see, I think I went too fast. I had braces when I was a kid. If you can't tell me, you're not that close. You don't want to get that close to me unless you're going to detox. And if you are, I'll give you my phone number. I had braces as a kid, and I remember when I had them, they gave me this retainer with this big fuck-off tooth hanging out of it. It looked hideous. It looked just awful. So the point of the matter is I got braces, and after a while, I got the retainer, and one day after, the day I got the retainer, it fell in the lake. Just fell right in the lake. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't care. It looked stupid anyway. I looked better without it. So anyhow, 2 months go by, I go back to the dentist's office, and he goes, okay, Paul, time for your 2-month checkup. He lays me down in the chair.
Look at this.
Oh, my mouth looks like Ellis Island in there. Fuck, no one knows who's who in there. It's a mess in my mouth. He freaks out, screams, starts swearing. There's kids everywhere, kind of like me. He gets all worked up. He died a day later. He had a massive heart attack. My mouth killed him. Kind of like it did right now. Thank you. I'm Meatsauce. Have a good night.